Guys, did you know that the SBA will actually make 6 months worth of payments on your business loan? Now, if you've been thinking about starting a business, if you already have an existing SBA loan, or you've been wanting to be a small business owner and trying to figure out how to fund it, you're not gonna wanna miss this video. Guys, before we jump in, so if you want personalized advice and you have some questions about this program, because there's a deadline to it and funding's gonna run out, so shoot me an email at info@tariqjohnson.com. Or if you have general questions, you can drop me a comment below. And then for those of you who are serious and have been really looking at businesses and like you're ready to get funding and you're ready to get moving, then I'll drop a link below for the leading small business funding company. They offer a lot of different options, but they do a lot of SBA business. This company is everywhere, like so many different companies use this company to provide funding. The great part is that they'll educate you and answer all of your questions and really provide you with the education in order to figure out what solution and options right for you. So I'll leave a link for that below. And the reason why I'm just jumping into this part here first before we dive into the video is because there's a deadline to this and there's limited funds for this. And usually I'm not super excited. If you've watched my channel before on my videos, I'm incredibly excited about this, and this is an insane deal. I will tell you that. I mean, I'm thinking that the businesses that I've been looking at to buy, because I just sold one of my locations, like I need to find another business to buy because this is an amazing deal that I need to take advantage of myself. Hey guys, I got to jump in here real quick. I just found out yesterday that the SBA changed the guidelines and they reduced the amount of payments that they'll pay from 6 months to 3 months. And although this is a big deal and 6 months was amazing, you'll hear me talk about it so much throughout the video, 3 months is still huge. So I just finished telling you that the funding's gonna run out. This is a huge deal. And only a couple days later, because I recorded this video a few days ago, the SBA winds up coming out and saying, oh, we actually are not gonna have enough funding to do the payments for 6 months, so we're only gonna do it for 3. Either way, it's still a great deal, and you never know if Congress appropriates more funds. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I just wanted to make sure that I provided that important update. Every time I say 6 months, make sure you make that mental note, it's 3 months. All right, so let's hop into the program and talk about how it works. Oh, very quickly, if you're new here, my name is Tariq Johnson. I built a multi-million-dollar franchise business with locations in California and Florida. Make sure that you subscribe below so that you don't miss out on other videos that I post that are just like this. These videos will be your guide as you navigate the world of being an entrepreneur, starting your own business, buying a business, and everything about business ownership. And then also hit that little like button below. It just helps the YouTube algorithm show this video to more people. So all you do is have to click that little like button. YouTube will show this video to more and more people. I appreciate it. And then last but not least, before we jump in, is that I've had over 500 people download my free 7-step blueprint to business profits in 60 days. I'll post an image right here of it, but it's a 23-page PDF that I wrote that will walk you through step by step how to get any business profitable in 60 days or less. Doesn't matter the industry, doesn't matter the type of business, whether it's a franchise, a startup, it doesn't matter. It's an amazing guide. You can literally read it in less than an hour and start implementing the steps to make you money. So make sure you go download it. I'll leave a link for that below, or you can just go to my website, tariqjohnson.com. It pops right up and you'll be prompted to download it for free. All right, now let's jump into the SBA giving out free money. So I'm gonna tell you the 3 short bullet points of how it works, and then I'll go through and explain it. All right, so number 1 is any new SBA loan between February 1st and September 30th, 2021 will receive 6 months of payments made by the SBA. This is a huge deal. Number 2, new SBA loans will have the SBA guarantee fee completely waived. And then number 3 is on any new SBA, what's called 7A loans, the SBA is going to increase their guarantee from 75% to 90%. And again, I'll go through and explain what these three things mean to you and how they work. All right, so guys, basically the SBA is literally going to be paying you to take out a loan. I want you to imagine for a second that you buy a house, right? Buy a house or you buy a car, and you go to close on that house or car, and the lender goes, hey, guess what? We're going to pay your first 6 months of payments for you. I mean, imagine that. Imagine how that would affect your decision on whether you buy a house or not. If someone said right now, you've been thinking about buying a house, and they go, hey, if you buy a house and you use this lender, then we're going to pay your first 6 months of your mortgage payments for you. We're not going to defer them. Like, we're literally going to pay those payments for you. So this is huge, and this applies if you want to buy a franchise, if you want to buy an existing business, if you want to start a new business, and this even applies for existing SBA loans as well. Now, these are all things that I coach my clients on. I have a lot of coaching and consulting clients that come to me to help to find a franchise to buy, find a business to buy, or start or grow their business. I mean, I have clients right now, a couple that I'm working with, where they signed a franchise agreement, and then they go to start building their franchise. They realize that they need more help than what the franchisor has helped them with, and then they came to me and decided to work with me. So if you need help on finding a business in order to take advantage of this program, then again, reach out to me to that email, info@tariqjohnson.com. I'm happy to help you find a business. But so the first one, which is the SBA paying the first 6 months of payments for any new SBA loan between February and September 30th, 2021. So this is a big deal. I mean, so if you're buying, again, the example of if you're taking out a new mortgage and the lender is paying 6 months of your mortgage for you for free, how does that impact your decision on, one, if you do or don't buy a house, two, the type of house that you buy, the type of mortgage payment and price point that you buy that house at? This is big for people, because if, as an example, you see a business that is not being run well and you want to buy that business, but you're nervous about that transition period because you're leaving your job and you want some time to ramp up, like this is your ramp up time. Like this is your time where if you had an SBA loan that the monthly payments were $2,000 a month, and that's waived for the first 6 months, that's saving you $12,000. That's a lot of money. That's either money that can be used to take additional profit out of the business and pay yourself even more and save up even more, or that's time to get the business profitable and not have to come out of pocket on a business that may not be profitable yet, but you know and you have confidence that you can turn that business around and get it profitable. This is a big deal. And so when my wife and I opened our first franchise location in California, we built this location from scratch. It was in a brand new shopping center. It took us $340,000 to get this business open, and we were able to get it profitable in less than 2 months, in less than 60 days. That's why I wrote the 7-step blueprint to business profits in 60 days, because it's kind of unheard of to do that in the franchise industry, as well as when you're investing so much in a business. You hear all the time from people that say that, well, you got to wait 3 years before the business is profitable. That's BS. That's BS. There are ways to get your business profitable in less than 60 days. One of the reasons why we were able to get that business profitable so quickly is because we did a really, really good job of negotiating free rent. So we negotiated 7 months of free rent. It started when we started doing our build out. So our build out for our business took 2 months, and then we were open making money for 5 months before we had to pay our first month's rent. And so that enabled us to get profitable right away in less than 60 days. And then once we started to pay rent, our sales had continued to grow and grow and grow. And now at this point, even though we were paying rent, we were still profitable. So it gave us that extra boost. So this is why this is such a big deal. This is like getting free rent. It's like exactly what we did, and it's a way to get like a head start in a race. And this is why I'm so excited about this. Man, I'm fired up about this because this is the difference between you succeeding and getting that head start and that leg up that you need as a business owner who's transitioning from their job or full-time employment to being the business owner that has financial freedom and that's able to create a successful, profitable, thriving business. So make sure that you get that 7-step blueprint to business profits in 60 days at my website, because it's going to walk you through step by step exactly how to build that successful business, how to grow that successful business, how to buy that successful business, whatever it is. And you can use it in conjunction with this SBA program that's giving you 6 months of free rent. That's giving you 6 months of payments that are made for you. All right, so the second thing is that your SBA loan guarantee fee is completely paid. So the way that this works is that the SBA charges a fee because they're guaranteeing the loan. When you get an SBA loan, the SBA is not the one that's actually giving you the money for the loan. You have to find a lender. It's like a Wells Fargo or a Chase or your local credit union, whatever your bank is. They're the one that actually processes the loan and gives you the money. The SBA is just on the back end saying, hey, we guarantee it, so that if you defaulted on your loan with Chase Bank, the SBA will come in and give the money back to Chase Bank and guarantee it. So they charge a fee. The SBA charges a fee that the lender passes on to you. And so for loans under $150,000, it's usually 1.7% of the loan. And for loans $150,000 or more, it's 2% on the loan. So as an example, if you're getting a $150,000 business loan, 2% of that is $3,000. So that's $3,000 that you would actually have to pay out of pocket or would be added onto your loan. That is completely waived. It's just another leg up for you, another advantage, another step ahead for you to get a head start on this race and journey called being a successful entrepreneur and small business owner. And then the last one is that the SBA will increase their guarantee from 75% to 90%. Now, this is for the lenders, but here's why it impacts you. So basically, the SBA is saying, if someone takes out a $100,000 business loan with, let's just use Chase as the example again, then usually the SBA will guarantee 75% of that loan to Chase. So oftentimes Chase may want you to put that 25% difference down that's not guaranteed. Usually you only have to put about 20% down, but it just depends on the lender. So Chase may say, hey, if you want $100,000, you have to put $25,000 in of your own capital because we don't want to take on that risk. Well, the SBA is now saying they're going to guarantee 90% of that loan. So that's huge for the lender, the people that are giving out the money, the institutions that are giving out the money. Here's why it's important to you. It will help increase your likelihood of getting approved for the loan. It will help increase your likelihood of getting that loan with the lender because now there's reduced risk for the lender, right? So this is big here. The SBA is putting together all these programs because they know that the future of our economy depends on small business owners like you. So it depends on small business owners staying in business, and it depends on small business owners starting new businesses. Our economy is built on the backs of small business owners. All right, so as we recap, again, if you're interested in this program and you've been thinking about buying or starting a business, it's important that you take action on this right away because there's a deadline. It's only until September. It can often take 2, 3, 4 months to get an SBA loan. It can take some time, so you got to start taking action now, and you may not get your SBA loan for 90 days or or 120 days from just starting to take action now. And there's limited funding for this. So once the funding runs out, although there's a likelihood that Congress may issue more and may put up more money to expand the program, we don't know. And you don't want to take that risk that the program, that funds run out for the program. Now, if you don't know what business you want, or you're trying to find a profitable business, or trying to figure out how to make a transition from your job into business ownership and make it as seamless as possible, then shoot me an email at info@tariqjohnson.com. I can help you make that transition. I have clients that I'm working with right now. I have individuals that are looking to make the transition from working full time and replacing their income, and do it in a way that's smooth and easy and has a really great transition. So if you need help with that in order to find a business for this program, again, shoot me that email. Also, make sure that if you want to self-service and you don't want to talk to me at all, that's great. I mean, I make these videos so that you can take your own steps and actions on your own. I have a lot of people that want my help. If you don't want my help, that's fine. I totally don't care. I get so much fulfillment serving you and providing you with this information via video, just in your comments that you leave me, the questions, the feedback. It really makes me feel good to know that I'm helping you and provide you with this information. But make sure you get the free 7-step blueprint to business profits in 60 days, because it'll be your guide so that you can self-service yourself. You can go through it in an hour and really put together your plan on launching your business and being able to take action right away and get it profitable. Also, any general comments that you have, drop a comment below. Also, any general comments or questions that you have about this SBA loan process, drop me a comment or question below, because it's very valuable for general comments for other people, because they may have been thinking about that same question. So feel free to drop me any of your general comments below. If they're more specific to your situation, shoot me an email at info@tariqjohnson.com. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any other videos that I post about this. And again, these videos will be your guide as you navigate your world of being an entrepreneur and a small business owner. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I truly believe that being an entrepreneur and a small business owner is your ticket to creating the freedom and designing the life that you want to live. I have so many people that reach out to me who want to be business owners, and they're scared, they don't know what to do, they don't know where to start, what action to take, how to get the money for the business. Here's what I can tell you. If you have a vision and a dream in your mind of what it is you want to accomplish, and you want to be a business owner, doesn't matter if you don't have the money, doesn't matter if you don't have all the answers, doesn't matter if you don't know where to start. If you're truly committed to your vision and your goal, you can figure out a way to make it happen. I promise you that. So stay in it, keep watching these videos, make sure you write down a clear vision of what it is that you want to accomplish as an entrepreneur, and I promise you it's possible. And so this is what my channel is all about. It's all about being your own boss, designing your own life, and creating the financial freedom and flexibility that you've always wanted as an entrepreneur. So I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.